Hey guys, it's John P with GeekBeat, and today we're going to unbox some new Fotodiox LED 100s and other good junk. Okay, so the guys over at Fotodiox sent us this brand new LED, and the reason we're going to take a look at this is because our cyc wall in the back, we're not happy with the lighting situation we have, and we want to be able to just pour copious amounts of brilliant, bright, white light on it. These bad boys are supposed to do the trick. So let's take a look at it. We're going to unbox it and see what we've got. The model number is the LED 100 WA-56 to be exact, and the reason why is because if you look right here, you're going to see that we've got the 5600 K version, so it's the daylight version of this light. You can also get it in like a 3200 if you want a tungsten matched light. We've got a fairly good sized light. What's interesting about these is that they're about the shape of a standard strobe, about the shape and size. It's got this giant LED sitting right on. I mean, look how big. You can kind of see through that little plastic bubble. There's a giant yellow sensor there, or LED there. In order to keep this light the size it is, they actually moved the power outside of the standard body, and this is the power for it. I mean, it's pretty good size, I'm not gonna lie, but it is a good thing that this is separate because it keeps it out of the size of this, which this we're gonna wanna put up on stands. So anything we can do to make that smaller is a good thing. We've got, of course, parts for the stand, lens hood, and there is a diffuser that goes over it. If you are invested in photo lights, you probably have some standard light modifiers, and this one, this ring around the front here will fit standard modifiers. So you put that in there and it locks right in place. Then if you want to soften up the light, you could put a hairnet on it. It kind of reminds me of those things. Just stretches right around the front. The other thing too about these 100-watt LEDs is that they're going to put out about the same amount of light as maybe a 500 or 600 watt traditional bulb, but without all that nasty heat. So if you put this kind of a little diffuser on a normal light, it would just light on fire from the heat. This is going to be the cable that allows us to hook up the power supply to the light itself. Two cables in here. This one is going to go from the power supply to the LED. Okay, there's a whole lot of pins on that. I'm going to line it up, get it in there, and screw that little knob on nice and tight. It looks like we've got a little cable here, and these two are just going to snap together. Nice and easy. Then we've got a power supply cable. This thing is pretty long too. Usually you think about these cables being like little 6-footers. This has got to be at least 10 feet because it's pretty heavy. Since the lights are only 100 watts, not only do they not burn through things you put in front of them, but we can plug it into a standard power outlet without worrying about popping a fuse. So we're going to plug into the table here. Let's see if we can get some power action going. So in theory, we have power. I'm going to flip the switch. Wow, full dimmer control here. Okay, let's take a look at it. This is currently dimmed all the way down. That's just barely giving it any juice, and we'll just keep going. Carter is probably not a very happy man right now. That is all the way, that is as bright as it gets. What's interesting is, let's take a look at the wall here. So we give it a little bit of light, and then we keep going, and we just paint that wall with light. That's with the diffuser on. I just want to see what the difference is without it. Oh wow. So you get a much sharper light, and you can really just see the distinctive circle around it. Anyway, that is the light kit. It's pretty simple. Obviously, it goes together in just a couple minutes immediately after taking it out of the box. Let's see what else we've got here, because I believe they sent us some sort of light modifier. This is essentially like an umbrella. There we go. That is a massive reflector. So I'm guessing this will lock in here. This piece will just, again, lock in here. So that will go around here, and then it turns into a giant reflector. Nice. So I happen to know where we can get a hold of a very good-looking model, and we have a great photographer standing right over there. Chris is running out of the way. So we're going to do some photos and do some video shoots with it. We'll show you guys some test footage of it later on and let you know how it goes. Until then, I'm just going to run around and chase Carter with this ridiculously bright light. See you guys.